Alright everybody, welcome to a very special video. This is my first ever shoutcast of somebody else's play at a tournament. So we're going to feature in this video DarkNinjaShark. She went and competed at the Tampa Bay Rainbow Cup. I think this is the perfect time to release this video as well because it's been sitting in my inbox for a little while and I keep meaning to get to it, but the Mirror Cup was just announced. And with the Mirror Cup, your community is going to decide which cup they would like to play as the final cup of the competitive Sylph tournament season, and Rainbow Cup is one of those options. Getting into the lineups here, we're going to take a look at the participants. We have 27 total, led by Linden Ryu, Raigai, and GBOF Church. We've got lots of challengers there. Looking at DarkNinjaShark's team, she's carrying Charizard, Venusaur, Ninetales, Lantern, Mantine, and Quagsire. So a very meta team here. The thing that interests me most about DarkNinjaShark's team is the double fire. I think when you look at this team, you think, well, where's the Fortress? Because that was such a staple in the Rainbow Cup. Well, Fortress's job is to wall all the grass types because its bug typing is very effective against them, and the Earthquake is also useful against Pokemon like Lantern. So it's going to be interesting to see how she plays out this strategy with the double fire types. Going into round one, DarkNinjaShark's first opponent is Pokemon Wifey. She opens up with a very favorable matchup here. She's got Venusaur versus Lantern. She's ready with that Frenzy Plant, but she holds on expecting the switch, and it comes at the perfect time. That Fortress absorbs that Frenzy Plant with a shield, but out comes Ninetales. She's going to defend this Rock Tomb here to keep her Ninetales healthy and just fast move it down. Now, you would think with Ninetales being a fire type that switching into Lantern would be a good idea, but we know better, guys. In comes Solar Beam. Solar Beam is going to one-hit KO that Lantern, and out comes Quagsire. So she's got a beautiful Legacy Ninetales here with the Flamethrower. She was one move away, one Fire Spin away from using another Solar Beam. So Pokemon Wifey was very smart to shield that attack there because it very well could have been a Solar Beam again. But DarkNinjaShark's team composition pays off. She's got a Venusaur ready with a Frenzy Plant, and she takes round one. Going into round two here, she opens with Mantine. Her opponent starts with Lantern. So this is a Water Gun Lantern, and she's using a Wing Attack Mantine. It's not the best matchup. I think if Lantern would have been carrying Charge Beam, it would have been even worse for Mantine. But she switches into her Venusaur, fires off a Frenzy Plant, and it gets shielded, but she's already got another one ready. The second Frenzy Plant lands, and Lantern goes down. Out comes Shiny Glasses Blastoise, one of my favorite Pokemon, but we know what a Frenzy Plant will do to it. It falls, and out comes Shiny Charizard. Just flexing the Shinies today. DarkNinjaShark brings in a Mantine. She fires off the Aerial Ace and draws the shield like she had hoped. However, a charge attack is on the way, and it is Dragon Claw. A few more wing attacks, and she has the Ice Beam ready. She's going to fire it at this Charizard and get it to really low health. One more charge attack is coming from Charizard. It turns out to be another Dragon Claw, and DarkNinjaShark takes game one. Going into game two, DarkNinjaShark is going to battle Pokemon himself, a very respected trainer in the Tampa community. She opens with Venusaur. He opens Wing Attack Mantine. So this is not a great matchup for Venusaur, especially with those wing attacks. He fires off an Aerial Ace, but DarkNinjaShark makes a perfect switch into Lantern. She is bringing a Charge Beam Lantern, so that Thunderbolt is already ready, but she's facing a big opponent here in Venusaur. Venusaur fires off a Frenzy Plant, and she shields. She has a Thunderbolt ready. That second Thunderbolt is shielded. Lantern's done a great job. He's going to let it fall and bring in her Ninetales. Ninetales is a little bit squishy. She is going to defend the Sludge Bomb to keep it healthy. She's able to Fire Spin down Venusaur, and she's awaiting her next opponent. In comes Mantine. So she tries to go for the switch into Venusaur and actually times it very well, and it is Water Pulse. So she absorbs the Water Pulse damage. Very, very good switch game with DarkNinjaShark in this tournament so far. She gets a Frenzy Plant off with just barely a couple of HP left and takes that last shield. 2 Fire Spins are not enough, and Mantine's able to fire off the Water Pulse and takes down Ninetales. Going into round 2 against Pokemon, she decides to lead with Lantern. She's got Mantine and Quagsire in the back, so this is a triple water team. We talked briefly about this after she sent me the video footage. Wasn't the best team composition, but let's see how this turns out. She switches into her Quagsire and shields the Earthquake. Out comes Venusaur. So anytime you run into a Venusaur with this kind of team comp, you're in trouble. That's okay though, we're going to see how this match plays out. She shields a Frenzy Plant and she's going for the Stone Edge. She fires it off, but I think Vikamon knows that his Venusaur is important. He burns his last shield on it. Her best hope is Mantine here, but Venusaur has Charge Energy ready. It is a Sludge Bomb. I think Veek should have fired off a Frenzy Plant at that point, but that's okay. She gets another charge move, and I think she hesitates. Maybe she should have under-tapped there to get off the Aerial Ace and finish off Venusaur. She brings in her Lantern, and Vikamon switches into Quagsire. He's going to really lock up this win here with an Earthquake or a Stone Edge, and it is Earthquake. Vikamon takes the round 2. Going up against our third opponent, my friend, A is for Andes. She's going to lead in with Venusaur, and he leads in Quagsire. Obviously, he needs to bail immediately if he's going to stand a chance. He goes into Ivysaur. DarkNinjaShark goes for the Sludge Bomb here, and Andy blocks it. Out comes Ninetales, though. Andy is switch locked, so this Ivysaur is in trouble. Let's see what he does. He fires off a Sludge Bomb of his own, but DarkNinjaShark blocks it. She's going to fast move down that Ivysaur. It had to be close to another charge move. Very well played by DarkNinjaShark. Out comes Lantern, and she goes for the Solar Beam surprise. However, Andy's a smart guy. He shields it, keeping that Lantern alive. She almost gets to a Flamethrower, but is taken down before she can. Out comes Venusaur. It's got Charge Energy, and that Frenzy Plant is going to one-shot that Lantern. She's going to shield the Stone Edge against Quagsire and go for a Frenzy Plant to win this match. Well played on both sides. Going into round 2, DarkNinjaShark opens with Venusaur. Venusaur has been doing great work for her all tournament long, but she's run into Venusaur's #1 enemy, Charizard. She switches into Quagsire here. Charizard is going to fire off a Dragon Claw, trying to get that shield bait, and then it's going to switch. Perfect, flawless switch into Meganium. That Stone Edge is going to hit, and Meganium tanks that easily. She gets to another charge move, and maybe under tapping would have been a little bit of a benefit to her there, but the match continues. Meganium fires off Earthquake and burns that shield, and she's got another charge move ready. Ninetales is ready with energy. It fires off the Solar Beam against his Quagsire. Let's see if it lands. It does not. Andy's a smart guy. He blocks it again. She goes for the fast switch, but it doesn't work. She's going to switch into Venusaur here. Fire for Frenzy Plant, but he switches into Charizard. Charizard's going to tank that Frenzy Plant no problem, and DarkNinjaShark is in trouble. She shields this Dragon Claw and tries to get to one more charge move, but Andy's got another Dragon Claw in the bank. A is for Andy's takes game 2. Going to the third and final round, DarkNinjaShark opens Mantine. Andy opens Quagsire. So this is not a bubble Mantine, so this isn't a terrible matchup for Quag at all. It's going to keep spinning off those mud shots. DarkNinjaShark switches into Ninetales. She defends the Stone Edge and then goes for a Flamethrower, hoping to get the shield bait, which she does. One more fire spin gets her the piggyback. She's going to shield the second Stone Edge. So Andy is up a shield, and she is almost to that Solar Beam, but Quagsire charges so fast that Stone Edge comes in, and Ninetales gets caught. She's going to fast move down that Quagsire though, and she's got energy in the bank. Here comes Charizard. She's going to fire off a Sludge Bomb, hoping that he thinks it's just a shield bait, and he does. The Sludge Bomb lands. Out comes Mantine, and with an Aerial Ace. Charizard decides to defend. She gets a piggyback in, and then a Dragon Claw comes her way. No big deal. Mantine's going to try to fast move down this Charizard, but one more Dragon Claw comes in, and one more Wing Attack does the job. Out comes Meganium, and Mantine's got the Ice Beam ready. Meganium is so tanky though, it takes that Ice Beam and returns fire with a Frenzy Plant. This match is insane. Out comes Venusaur, and she's got just enough juice for a Frenzy Plant, and she finishes off Meganium to take round 3 in a thriller. Going into round 4 against a typical Asian 05. Or game 4, excuse me. So she opens with Lantern, and this is Quagsire. You have to watch out for those earthquakes. She goes in here with Ninetales, and he makes a sudden swap into Venomoth. That might have been a mistake. She's going to fire off a flamethrower here and just roast this Venomoth. He's not going to spend any shields on it. He probably realized that wasn't the best choice. That's okay though, the match goes on. He brings out a Azumarill. She's going to go for this Solar Beam here, and he shields it. The Solar Beam secret is out, guys, but it's still fun when it works. Here comes Lantern with a Thunderbolt. He's going to defend that Azumarill. He knows it's his best chance. He's going to fire off the Play Rough against Lantern, but Dark Ninja Shark shields it. Out comes Quagsire with Charge Energy. It fires off an Earthquake, but Dark Ninja Shark catches it with a shield. She's going to use a Thunderbolt of her own. She is going to switch into Charizard, but you have to watch out for the Stone Edge here. Typical Asian fires off an Earthquake, and then Dark Ninja Shark returns fire with a Dragon Claw. One more Fire Spin takes down Quagsire, and out comes his last Pokemon, which is Azumarill. Azumarill's got energy, and it fires off an Ice Beam. Out comes Lantern, and she's got to get to that Thunderbolt. She does. Azumarill goes down, and Dark Ninja Shark takes the match. Going into the next game against a typical Asian, Dark Ninja Shark is going to lead in here with a Venusaur. In comes Quagsire. Great matchup for her. Venusaur has been a great starter for her the entire tournament. I love playing with Venusaur in the Great League. It's a great Pokemon, especially with Frenzy Plant. She's going to Vine Whip down this Quagsire. He decided to stay in. Out comes Venomoth. Venomoth is probably the hardest counter in all the Rainbow Cup to Venusaur. She's going to fire off a Sludge Bomb and get some Fire Spins in with Ninetales after the switch, but in comes Azumarill. She's going to fire this Flamethrower looking for the Shield Bait, and she gets it. Ninetales has done a great job. The Play Rough is going to do some damage, but she's going to try to get to one more Flamethrower and doesn't quite get there. She's going to bring in her Lantern here. It's going to get hit with the Play Rough, and she's going to go for a Thunderbolt. A typical Asian decides to defend it. Now, his shields are down. She's got one left. She's going to invest here in this Lantern with another shield of her own and then fire off a Thunderbolt to take down Azumarill. Out comes Venomoth, and it's got Charge Energy. That Silver Wind is going to take down her Lantern, but she's got a Venusaur in the back. With no energy, this might be a different game, but that Sludge Bomb is enough, and Venomoth falls. Going into the next game against Linden Ryu. Let's start off with Mantine, and he starts off with Quagsire. He's going to go for that Stone Edge as fast as he can. She knows she has to bail, and she tries to time it. She brings in Venusaur, but he has an answer. He brings in Bubble Mantine, and she's going to fire off a Sludge Bomb. Again, I think Frenzy Plant might be a slightly better choice there, but that's okay. She's going to fire off the Frenzy Plant this time, and it's going to land. She's going to shield up this attack, which is Aerial Ace, and getting some fast Vine Whips in here. However, Mantine gets to another charge move. It is Aerial Ace again, and Venusaur is very weak, but she gets in that Frenzy Plant at the last second. She takes down Mantine, and she's waiting for her next opponent to appear, and it is Quagsire. Not a good option here. She's going to go back in with Mantine. I think the Ice Beam is the way to go here, but she has to watch out for the Stone Edge. The Stone Edge lands, and she fires off an Ice Beam. She's holding on to that last shield, and I think that's going to be smart in the long run. In comes another Stone Edge. This one she shields, a few more wing attacks, and Quagsire goes down. Out comes Venusaur. She's going to spam those Aerial Aces because they're the most energy efficient. And she's actually able to get to a second one, but because of charge move priority, Linden gets to his first. However, she does have a Ninetales. This Ninetales is going to tank this Sludge Bomb, get a few more Fire Spins in here, and she is pushing for the Flamethrower, and she gets it. Flamethrower is going to finish off Venusaur, and Dark Ninja Shark takes round 1 against Linden. Going into this next round, she's going to lead with Venusaur. She's got Mantine behind it and Ninetales in the back. Linden decides to lead with Venusaur as well. This is a mirror match, and he switches out into Mantine. She's going to fire off the Frenzy Plant first. I think that's a great move, and then she's going to bail out of there and going into her own Mantine. Linden fires off an Aerial Ace. Dark Ninja Shark is going to continue to build some energy, and then another charge attack comes in, and she decides not to shield. She's going to try to fast move down this Mantine, and it's going to take her really low on health, but she's able to escape that matchup. Whatever is coming in next is going to catch this Ice Beam, and it is Venusaur. Linden decides to shield, and she's got almost enough energy for an Ice Beam, but she switches really quick and gets to the Aerial Ace to draw that second shield. So she's got Venusaur and Ninetales. She brings in that Ninetales with Fire Spin. She's got 2 shields in the bank. She's got to be feeling really confident right now. She's in a good position. Out comes Charizard. Now, she doesn't have a really good counter to Charizard, so she has to figure out something to win this game. In comes a Dragon Claw. She's not going to shield. In comes another charge attack, which is Dragon Claw. She knows Ninetales is the key, so she's going to Flamethrower this Charizard and take it down. In comes Venusaur. A few more Fire Spins, but that Frenzy Plant's coming in, and it takes down Ninetales. It's a race to the Sludge Bomb. Dark Ninja Shark gets it. She gets a Frenzy Plant, and she takes down Venusaur to win the match. Very, very well played by Dark Ninja Shark and everyone else at the Tampa Bay tournament. I can't wait to see what we decide to do with the Mirror Cup. Thank you so much, Dark Ninja Shark, for giving me this footage. I did my best to narrate an accurate representation of what happened, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. More videos coming soon.